February 4th, 2005. A betrayal of the highest order. Kamigawa erupts in all-out war as spirits and humans come to a pivotal moment. Welcome to Betrayers of Kamigawa. While Princess Michiko enlists the efforts of the samurai Toshi Umezawa to get to the bottom of this conflict, the Lord Daimyo withholds terrible secrets. While power levels are tempered, this new core set would still provide sought-after spells such as Umezawa's Jite, Blazing Shoal, and Goryo's Vengeance. Will our filthy casuals be caught up under the—
Whoa, wait a sec. If you're looking for a series following professional players, analyzing Magic's vast catalog, and exploring its deep strategic gameplay, this isn't it. But after stumbling through a legacy of history, we're now taking our brand of chaos to new planes as we continue our journey. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection, and of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We're not modern masters making top 8 at your local game store. We're just some filthy casuals, and this is our Modern Progression series.
Oh my god! Motion deru!
Are you okay? Is there like an outbreak in Japan we don't know about?
Oh my god! Motion deru! It was me all along!
Oh my god, no way, Kurin!
Kurin all along!
Well, did you just come back from work? Like, what is that your uniform?
No, I just, I've been training in the arts of ninjutsu over in Japan.
Oh, I see.
That's
I see.
right.
Got you.
That's right.
You got a head start.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name's Kurin,
My name's Colin.
and we are Filthy Casuals, where we never put more than 5 minutes of prep into a bit.
Okay, I have one question though.
You want to know how long
Before
it
we
took me
continue.
to learn how to put that on like that?
No, I just want to know what I want to know what the shirt is.
Oh, that's fair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 23-second video that I had to re-scrub through about a dozen times to figure out what the fuck I was doing.
When did you come up with the idea?
Last night before while I was in bed trying to fall asleep.
Amazing. This is the prime content that you can like, comment, and
Oh yeah, you could probably join our
Become a
Patreon
patron
too.
now.
That's true. For as little as $2 a month, you can support the shenaniganry.
you can get more shirts that work better for Ninja Pass.
That's right. Well, there used to be a time and day. Maybe now us losing subscribers makes sense because there used to, even though our production quality has significantly gone up over the years, the fact that we used to do full-on songs before episodes.
That's true.
Now I can't even be bothered to do anything. I live in Japan and I can't even get B footage of anything proper for the set.
What if I fly out there in 2 weeks from now?
All right, deal.
That's coming from the patron fund, right?
Yes. All right, enough of this foolishness. I'm here to defeat you. I'm glad to see, Colin. I'm glad to see that goblins remain as squishy and destructible as ever.
That was tragic last episode.
They made good experimentation.
You put them into your vats of whatever.
Enchantment goo.
Your enchantment goo. It's in there with the hill giant bits.
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly.
Yeah.
I see. This is doing great. This is like the old days. I don't know what happened, but we're
We've
back.
regressed. We're back. We so back.
As soon as we lost those 2 subs.
Last episode, though, we were in Champions of Kamigawa. Today, we enter the next phase of that with Betrayers of Kamigawa.
You see the villains.
We're seeing the villains. I know the full story of it. All I know is that we switched the perspective character to a Ronin guy, I think named Toshiro. And he's like working for the princess to try to like figure out what's happening. And then the war escalates and then they start to figure out, oh shit, maybe there was something something that the Emperor did that pissed off all these spirits. So that's where we're at right now. But Colin, let's not make him wait any longer. Let's take a look at the set. Woo-wah! I think as far as the sets go, I don't know if this one, obviously smaller set, 165 cards, so gonna be easier to get some cards. I'm still shocked you got Kiki Jiki out of a 300 card set.
I honestly am too. That's super lucky.
It does feel like a bit of kismet. But Betrayers of Kamigawa, yeah, I think there's some good cards in here. A lot of build around sort of things that if we get enough copies, but it'll be hard to say. First up worth talking about here is Blazing Shoal at the top. I don't think this card in particular is very good, but it has there's a cycle. So there's a bunch of shoals, and the cycle is 2 color X and instant, and they're arcane. And then you can remove a colored card with converted mana cost X from your hand rather than pay the mana cost, and then target creature gets +X+0. So it's actually maybe pretty good in like your goblin deck. You could like exile Kiki Jiki and give a goblin +5/+0 or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's arcane too, so like
yeah,
spice it, I guess.
I guess.
The arcane set's not as enticing.
No, for sure. But below that, you can see Disrupting Shoal, which is a blue one, and that will let you counter a spell that has convert mana cost X.
Oh wow, seems better.
Yeah, I mean they're more like for like combo-y things, I guess. I feel like they're a little niche, because especially the Disrupting one, because you have to counter a spell exactly X cost. So you have to.
I guess it's not X or less.
No. Yeah, so I'm sure they're good. I just don't know if we're going to be good enough to use them.
A board wipe that is an exile effect, which is kind of interesting. I don't think we've gotten one of those.
Oh,
yet.
Final Judgment. Yeah, 6 mana, exile all creatures. Yeah, that's true.
It's
I don't
pricey,
think we've seen
but...
that. I don't think we've seen that. I mean, it's 2 mana more than a normal board wipe. I guess the question is, do we run enough like indestructible threats yet? And I don't know if the answer to that is yes. But below that, there are a few noteworthy cards. Heartless Hidetsugu. Heartless Hidetsugu. For someone living in Japan right now, I'm sure I'm struggling with that. Heartless Hidetsugu, 5 mana, 4/3 ogre. Tap him and deal damage to each player equal half their life total rounded down. So
it's pretty good.
If you can double damage somehow, then you can just one-shot somebody if they have an even life total. Next to that is Goryo's Vengeance. This is actually a card that sees a lot of play in competitive, because it basically just allows you for 2 mana instant speed, returning any legendary creature from your graveyard to play and giving it haste. So in future formats, when you have like Emrakul in the graveyard,
right,
before it gets shuffled back into your deck, you can Goryo's Vengeance it at instant speed and get all its enter the battlefield triggers and stuff.
Jeez,
pretty
that's
busted.
nasty,
yeah. It's actually like a legacy vintage card, I believe. Genju of the Realms is Mimi. 5 color, every color, making a land become an 8/12 spirit with trample. Kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lands matter deck.
Yeah, maybe a 5 color or something or another. And then we get the whole reason I wore a mask in this episode, new mechanic ninjutsu. This one is a bit more complicated for those that follow at home and they don't play the game very much. Yeah, you basically have the card in your hand and you attack with a creature, and if that creature isn't blocked, then you can pay the ninjutsu cost to replace the attacking creature with the ninja card and bounce the other guy. So a lot of good stuff you can do with ninjutsu, especially later when they print like busted ninjutsu cards.
Oh, totally. And there's usually an ETB effect, right, on the ninjutsu card.
It's usually not an ETB. It's usually a if you do damage. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because generally speaking, they're unblocked at that point, so they're gonna be making contact. So ninjutsu's actually in our format. I don't think we pay attention enough to know when that shit's about to get dropped. I think it could be pretty bad.
Totally. I mean, though, I feel like the big moment in our series so far that has happened is the Krosan skyscraper.
Oh, the Krosan skyscraper. He's a skyscraper. The morph guy. Yeah, the morph.
Yeah, the morph guy.
Yep.
But that one's a little more telegraphed, maybe.
Yeah. This one, ninjutsu definitely isn't. And plus, if you bounce something that has an ETB, then you'll get that back in your hand. ETB being enter the battlefield trigger, and then you'll be able to play that card again. Keep going down here. We have Kira, Great Glass Spinner. I think we saw this card in modern Merfolk decks. Weirdly enough, because it's not Merfolk. But 3 mana, 2/2 flying, and creatures have, when this creature becomes the target of spell or ability for the first time, counter that spell or ability.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, basically gives you 1 instance of hexproof, more or less. Yeah.
Hexproof light. Shirei.
Shizo's
Pretty
Caretaker?
Pretty, I mean, I've seen it in Commander mostly, but 5 mana 2/2, whenever a creature of power 1 or less is put into the graveyard from play, you may return that creature card to play under your control at the end of the turn if Shirei is still alive, basically, or still in play.
Gotta tech the goblins into black now.
Well, I was thinking rats.
Oh, but are they 1 mana?
Discarding, like, yeah, or no, I think
Ravenous Rats
power
is 2
1 or
mana.
less.
Oh, power! Oh, fuck, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that's like a discard every turn. If you can
True.
send them to the meat grinder.
True. Below that is probably one of the best cards in the set, Umezawa's Jite. This card I think was banned in Modern, just because it's. I honestly look at this card and maybe my card assessment is really bad because I look at this card and I'm like, it's good, but I can't. It's hard to realize how good it is. Maybe you have to play it to find out. But for 2 mana, you equip it for 2. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage, you put 2 charge counters on it, and then the big thing is you get the flexibility of removing a charge counter to either give a creature +2/+2, giving a creature -1/-1, or gaining 2 life. Giving the equipped creature +2/+2. So I think if you're playing any sort of creature, like this would fit into goblins easily, I think.
Oh yeah, because something's gonna get through, right? And
Yeah, as
then
long
can
as it gets through.
It's like oh, then all of a sudden you maybe want to block the Raging Goblin because of the GT versus like something that might do more damage.
Yeah, well, and the fact you can remove 2 counters to get +4/+4, or remove
That is
my
pretty
blockers.
gross, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like because like then you're attacking at least with a 5/5, I'd assume.
yeah,
It's kind of scary.
yeah, and it can come out of nowhere. So there's some stuff
'Cause,
there.
yeah, you can do it at any point. So it's like after blockers are declared, you could do it.
Yeah, true. It just gives you the most flexibility for advantage in combat. And then we're getting into the uncommons. We get more flipped cards. Not a ton. We got these Genju cycles, which you can equip these to your lands, and then you can make them creatures. So that could be interesting.
There is a card that you glossed over very briefly that I wish I had last time.
What?
Aura Barbs. Each enchantment deals 2 damage to its controller, then each enchantment. Enchanting
Oh.
creature deals 2 damage.
Hey,
its
you got
enchantment.
finally you got sideboard tech.
1 set too late.
Well, I hope you don't draw. I hope you don't open any of them. So that'd be great. I would
That
actually.
would have been insane.
That actually would be insane. That's probably easily like 6 to 10 damage on me.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, let's move past that. We're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. Moving down, Throat Slitter is a good ninjutsu card. Put it in for 3 mana, and then when it deals damage, you destroy a non-black creature.
Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. And it's only a 3 mana ninjutsu as well.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. And that's Betrayers of Kamigawa.
Mhm.
It's there's some good cards to get, but overall I think it's probably like it's like a 7 out of 10. We're not like looking too much. I think there's that red uncommon's probably the best thing you could get, honestly.
Oh yeah, Aura Barbs. Oh my god, please.
And then the GTs, of course, if we can open
Yeah.
those. But this
Oh,
is who knows? You never know in this series if we'll get 1 copy of something, 0 copies, or 4 copies. So
True. Very true.
but speaking of copies, Colin, I think you are going to be spinning the Wheel of Fortune, and you're very much hoping for a Mythic Wild card.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever wanted a Mythic Wildcard more than this go around.
Will you take Kiki Jiki? Well, tell the people now, Colin, for your election. Will you take Kiki Jiki?
No. On Craft Crew, we don't give free intel. I see what you're
I just want to know. Well,
I see you.
I hope that I can roll on the Victor's Wheel something other than a mana potion, because
That's true. I mean, you could have the longest mana potion streak in Filthy Casual's history, and I'd be so proud of you, Kieran.
wow. All right. Well, I got to do that now. I promise here and now to my people, if we spin a mana potion, we will not use it.
What do you mean? Just get rid of white in your enchantment deck. Easy.
Get rid of green, then I don't need to worry about the Verdant Enchantresses.
That's true. You can't even draw cards then.
There you go. Perfect. One thing to mention though, Colin, is I believe we're 4-1.
Yeah.
And we only have this episode, the next episode, and the following episode. 3 left.
Yeah.
And if you do the math, Colin, 3 plus your 1 is 4, which is
See,
equal to
this
my
is-
4.
This is why you're Team Lang. Craft Crew never does the math.
Don't never tell you the odds. Is that the way?
Yeah,
is that your way of saying
exactly.
it? Okay.
Math is for blockers.
Math is for blockers. Well, I hope that you can lose today, and then you can just enjoy your life for the rest of the season.
Wow. Well, I hope we can win the next 3 so we can go to a tiebreaker again and have an epic showdown.
Listen,
And I hope I get enough mana bar or aura barbs to make that enchantment deck obsolete.
I'm gonna do my best to try to make sure that doesn't happen. But Colin, best of luck with your wheel. I do hope you get the Mythic Wild card. If not for yourself, then for the content. So
I see.
best of luck.
A man of the YouTube.
That's right. That's right. All right, I'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side. All right, we are here and we lost, as Kieran so gracefully pointed out last game. So we're back at the Wheel of Fortune. Obviously, getting the Mythic Wild card would be pretty freaking sweet because I think we all know what I would pick. But let's spin and see what happens. And give it like a ton of clicks, actually. Come on, Mythic. There's a lot of clicks. I mean, it's not the Mythic, but technically we can get 6 Kiki-Jikis now, so let's, I guess, open up and see what happens. Man, that's pretty wild. What the heck? Okay, you know, I'm not a betting man typically, but in this case, I have a pretty freaking good feeling that we're gonna get something. Maybe it's not a Kiki-Jiki, maybe it's 2 Kiki-Jikis, who knows? But let's open it up, see what we get. Can believe. Sort by rarity. Deep breaths. Okay, we got another Kodama out the gate. Not the best. I mean, it's not bad. Going to the second. Oh, right. It kicks us to the top. This is so dramatic every time we press it. Okay. Pack 2, we got a legendary land here. Untaidake, the Cloud Keeper. Maybe not super useful for us, maybe in the band deck instead of the Cloud Post, but pay 2 life, add 2 mana to your mana pool. Can only be spent for legendary creatures. So still kind of good for the Arcades. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Reciprocate's an interesting card too. I can't remember if we got many of these, but 1 mana instant, removed from the game target creature that dealt damage to you this turn. Obviously, you got to take damage, so that kind of sucks, but it is a 1 mana kind of Swords to Plowshares. Oh, we got a Kodama's Reach. I guess that gets us the playset, so that's kind of neat. Oh, I got so excited. I saw the red legendary card, but we got a Aki Lava Runner. Maybe not the best. 4 mana 1/1. Whenever it deals damage, we won't flip it. Talk is a 2/2. Trying to read upside down here. Protection from red. If a red source would deal damage to a player, it deals that much damage +1. I mean, not bad, but 4 mana is kind of steep for that. Oh, interesting. Minamo, School of Water's Edge. Another legendary land. Honestly, getting legendary lands is not a bad option in this 6-pack opening here, but untapping legendary permanents, that's gotta be useful for something, right? Like, the ability to untap is kind of like combo territory. Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that one and flag it for the collection. All right, we're getting close to the wire here. Next pack. Oh my god, another red legendary. At least it's a goblin, Zozu the Punisher. 3 mana 2/2. Whenever a land comes into play, Zozu the Punisher deals 2 damage to that land's controller. Honestly, not bad. I think that's like goblin tech worthy. All right, last of the 6 packs here. Let's see. Gotten 2 red Gobbo legendaries so far. Can we get a third? No. You know, I don't hate it. We didn't get the dream. We didn't open 6 Kiki-Jikis, but I will take this. You know what? It's a good set of cards. We filled out a playset of Kodama's Reach. I feel like Bant is always getting stronger, which we love to see. We got some interesting potential combo-way stuff for the future. Also got Zozu the Punisher, which, you know, might as well be put in the Goblin deck. Seems quite annoying, especially for Kieran's control playstyle. So let's go into Betrayers of Kamigawa now that we're done with the champions, and we'll see what we open. Hopefully some more gas.
All right, everybody. I actually remembered to hit the record button this time. I just double checked and I remember to hit the record button this time. We are here at the Victor's Wheel. Honestly, I'm hoping for anything other than a mana potion. I would honestly even take a deck box at this point, even though we're getting close to the end of the season. Yeah, let's just see what we get. I'm gonna click it a bunch here and maybe we'll get something new today. Fingers crossed. Okay, finally, we get to show this off. So we got the Enlightened Tutor. So there's a tutor of every color on the Victor's Wheel, just like there's a merchant of every color on the Wheel of Fortune. What the tutor means is that the tutor is going to be coming to us to try to teach us something new. So there's a bit of a caveat to that. Basically, it's going to present us 3 random cards, and we are going to be able to pick one of those cards to keep, but whatever we keep, we're gonna have to play in today's episode. So in this case, we got the Enlightened Tutor, and for anybody who remembers the white Enlightened Tutor card that which we just played last episode, actually searches for an artifact or an enchantment. So Enlightened Tutor is gonna offer us some juicy, hopefully, artifacts and or enchantments for us to be able to take. So unlike the merchants that offer the specifically colored cards, this matches more the flavor of the cards themselves. So let's go see what the Enlightened Tutor has to offer us and teach us today, and maybe we'll get a cool card to play against Colin today. All right, we are here with the Enlightened Tutor. Thank you for being here today by Sarah's benevolent grace. Amen. Let's see what the first card the tutor has to offer. Static Orb, 3 mana artifact. If it's untapped, players can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untap steps. This is interesting because it's sort of a stasis effect. And I was just responding to some comments earlier talking about stasis. So do we really want to play a stasis style deck? Maybe. Also, leave a comment down below. We do try to respond to each and every one each episode. All right, what's the second card that the tutor has for us? Consecrate Land. Okay, unfortunately, this one's not very good. It's 1 mana, you enchant a land and it can't be destroyed, basically, or enchanted. This one's probably in the pool because it's a pricier old card. We actually are filtering some of these based on price. So, all right, let's see what the last card the tutor has to offer. Fingers crossed. Oh God, Knowledge Vault. All right, 4 mana. Pay 2, tap it to exile the top card of your library face down. Pay 0 and sacrifice Knowledge Vault. And if you do, discard your hand and put all exiled cards into their owner's hand. It leaves the battlefield, put all cards exiled into their graveyard. I mean, it's fine. You play it. The issue with it, to me, honestly, is that you have to pay 2 mana to exile the card face down. All right, so we have option between Static Orb, Consecrate Land, and Knowledge Vault. Do we really want to play a Static Orb? You know what? I've thought about it, and this might be a disappointment for some people. I apologize, Team Lag. We're going to turn down the tutor today. Unfortunately, this is going to end up being another mana potion situation. Unfortunately, the cards we got, other than Static Orb, just weren't worth it. Consecrate Land and Knowledge Vault just are a little too old and outdated. Static Orb is interesting. I just don't think that my collection has enough stacks pieces to make it worthwhile. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. So we're going to turn down the tutor today. Unfortunately, I was hoping for something more exciting, but let's just jump into the Betrayers of Kamigawa pack openings and see if we can get something cool there.
All right, we went from champions to this horrifying fish spirit thing, which I assume is the Betrayer of Kamigawa. I have no idea what card this is, but let's just hop right into it. Generate my sets. Give me something good, please, 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 please. Oh, this is just a meme. I get Hyrule the Stillwind right off the bat. That's Kurin. It's Kurin's card. He's a human ninja. He's got ninjutsu. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you can search your library for a ninja card, reveal it, put it in your hand. If you do, shuffle your library, pay 2 mana, target ninjas, unblockable this turn. It's a Kurin that spawns more Kurins. This is ridiculous and kind of offensive a little bit. No shot we play this. No way. Not at all.
All right, we are here. Betrayers of Kamigawa. Some sick art in the background. Let's generate our 18 packs, half a booster box, and see what we can get. First pack, Threads of Disloyalty. 3 mana, enchant creature in blue. Maybe I should have put blue into the enchantment deck. Thread of Disloyalty can enchant only a creature with convert mana cost 2 or less. You control enchant creature. That's actually really strong. I actually am sad that we didn't put blue into the enchantment deck with the mana potion now, because that actually would have been a cool tech with all the control creature stuff. Maybe we can get some use out of it another way. We also got Throat Slitter, which is a good ninjutsu card. Otherwise, not too much that I see in this pack. All right, pack number 2, Fumiko the Lowblood. Okay, I actually used to have a samurai deck, a really bad Boros red and white samurai deck, and Fumiko was in it. She's actually not bad. 4 mana, 3/2. Your opponent's creatures have to attack each turn. And then she has Bushido X, where X is the number of attacking creatures, which is very good on the attack and also on the defense. So honestly, if we were gonna make any sort of creature-based deck with red in it, Fumiko's pretty good. I would actually put this in the sideboard even against his goblins. But other than that, Walker of the Secret Ways isn't bad. You get a look at your opponent's hand, and it's a 2 mana ninjutsu. Gives you card information, and also allows you to pay 2 mana to return a ninja you control to its owner's hand during your turn, so you can get the ninjutsu effects in again. So it's kind of cool.
This is kind of interesting. The Genju of the Spires, 1 mana, enchant mountain, pay 2, enchant mountain becomes a 6/1 red spirit creature until end of turn. It's still a land. Could the goblins weaponize their mountains? Maybe. Yeah, because I wonder early on if there's a way to kind of like lightning bolt a defending creature and get a cheeky 6 damage out of it. Pretty crazy. I don't know. It is like, what would that be? Because you would need 3 mana at the very least to do this. Technically 4 because you don't want to tap the land itself. I don't know. By turn 4, that'd be a pretty tough sell. It's an interesting concept. I'll have to keep that in the back pocket just in case. Oh, interesting. Enshrined Memories could be quite good in Bant, especially if we're like already set up with our mana base. Just dig for any creatures we can find. It's the name of the Bant game, you know? Especially once we're set up and then we just get banger after banger after banger. It is definitely like, if the game gets stalematey, it would be amazing, but I don't know if our games get that stalematey anymore.
All right, pack number 3, Sway of the Stars. I don't think we're going to be able to play this. It's 10 mana. It is very funny, though. I just don't know the situation where we would want that. It's really hard to know what these cards do upside down. Mistblade Shinobi is actually not bad. 3 mana for a 1/1, not great. But 1 mana Ninjutsu, and when it deals combat damage to a player, you return a creature they control their owner's hand. So really, if you can Ninjutsu this out and bounce something, it's actually got a lot of value. Furthermore, they will have to block it in the future if they don't want more of their stuff being bounced. Similarly, Ninja of Deep Hours lets you draw a card, which is also pretty good. Honestly, a Ninjutsu deck would be pretty fun to bring today. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Also, did anybody else think this was a goat? I always thought this was a goat. I don't know why. Until like maybe a year or 2 ago, I really looked at the card art and I realized like this is a hand and a hand and a head and a leg, but I don't know. Gave me very goat coded card here.
We also are seeing our first 1 mana 2/2 Goblin Cohort. I don't know if this is good because its condition is it can't attack unless you've played a creature spell this turn. With the Goblin deck, we are almost always going to play a Goblin. Maybe it's worth it because like what does a turn 2 look like? It's probably getting down. Yeah, I'll have to think on that. Maybe it's a viable option. Maybe finally Raging Goblin will be replaced. Okay, this is the second Yamji we got. Who bars the way? 7 mana 4/4, kind of very pricey. But whenever a legendary permanent other than himself or their self or spirit self is put into a graveyard from play, return that card to its owner's hand. So it could be really good in Bant because we're running so many legendary creatures. It is a legendary creature itself, so maybe Kurin will be able to bounce of Caracas all the time. But I don't know, maybe it's worth considering for the Bant deck. Who knows? It's 7 mana, it's pricey, but everything in the deck's pricey, so maybe it's worthwhile to throw in there.
All right, next pack here. Can we get something juicy? Okay, Heartless Hidetsugu. So this guy's kind of fun. You know, you tap him, do a damage equal half your life to each player. You know, it's not terrible. I don't know if it fits in any of our strategies. We might have to make a custom deck for it. So unless we get more than 1 copy, I don't see ourselves doing that. 3 Tragedies is kind of funny though. 5 mana, tar player discards 3 cards. I wonder if Colin would play that in his deck. Other than that, not much going on in here. All right, next pack here. Isao Enlightened Bushi. 3 mana 2/1, can't be countered. Bushido 2, regenerate samurai. This guy was always weird to me. I really want to play him with other samurai, but he's in green, and all the samurai are basically in red and white, so I never really understood. Well, I guess there are some in black, but I don't know. I guess with the newer Kamigawa set, this guy's probably better, but back when before that came out, this guy was really odd. It really made making a samurai-esque style commander deck really challenging because you needed green. Other than that, I have fond memories for Stir the Grave. It's not very good, but you get to bring back a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Ooh, legendary land. What does this do? Tendo Ice Bridge. Comes into play with a charge counter on it. Add 1 mana to your mana pool. Remove a charge counter. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I mean, good for multicolor decks. It's kind of a one-off, but hey, sometimes it's that early stage of the game where you might just need a color, and that could be the game breaker maybe. I don't know. Good to add to the arsenal at the very least. We get another Genju of Spires as well, so maybe that is a valid strategy now. Also, okay, Heart of Light is another card that could go in Kieran's deck. We gotta flag this. 3 mana, prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by a target creature. So it's kind of like a pacify, but it also has the potential to give you like an ultimate blocker in a weird way. So definitely a good enchantment. Wow, Reduced to Dreams, another anti-artifact enchantment. Sideboardable, easy peasy, love it. Another Flames of the Blood Hand too, kind of giving me that like cannot be prevented kind of stuff. Also good for the red deck. interested. Nikote is actually pretty good for the Goblin deck, I think, because it will just start to tap down potential blockers for Kurin as he blocks. So definitely worth considering tossing in there, just on the off chance it becomes useful, or at least putting it up as an option.
All right, we're about halfway through almost, and honestly, it's been kind of middling. Hopefully the last half of the packs can give us something good, and instead we get a second Isao and Light and Bushi. Samurai deck? Maybe 5-color samurai? I don't know, man. I don't know. As I'm scrolling down here and I'm trying to get back to the pack where we opened the second Isao, back to back, mind you. Maybe a Bushido, maybe a samurai deck that's all about combat tricks could be fun. I don't know. Maybe that's Copium. We could try. Throw Colin a bone. If he loses to that, then I mean, come on. Let's jump into our next pack though here. Oh man, this is a bad one too. Life gift. Whatever land enters, gain a life. Not good.
Okay, we started. I think this is our second throat slitter, but yeah, I feel like the rats are having a bit of a renaissance here, so it might be worth it to try to play that discard deck again. Hokari Dust Drinker is also quite interesting. So it's a 4-mana 2/2 spirit, but lands don't untap during their controller's untap phase. At the beginning of each player's untap, that player untaps a land. So it's like untapping one land a turn. I don't think it's great for any of our decks, because our only deck that can play it is our Bant deck, and we definitely want our lands with us as much as we can have them. Oh yeah, we got a Jite. Let's go. Okay, so this is probably better than the claws for the Goblin deck. I feel like we're getting a lot of like good upgrades, but yeah, I think having the Jite in the Gobos is good. Definitely worth tossing in there. I think we can definitely find some room for it. Great, we got another copy of Kurin in his ninja cosplay. God, we're gonna have to probably, I'm gonna find some universe where playing this card is actually a great idea and we're gonna end up playing it. It's, I don't know, man. Oh my God, we got back-to-back Kurin cards. Oh my God. So now we have 3. This is ridiculous. The worst part is it's blue, and I feel like Ninjutsu is not a bad idea in our frickin' discard deck either. And if we start playing more Ninja Rats, then maybe we actually do play Kurin. Is this it? Am I really going to the dark side? Maybe I can frame it as weaponizing Kurin against himself. The real question is, can the Croft crew get behind that? We'll see. We'll see when we go to deck building. We'll see who's around. We'll see how we can use it to fuck them up.
All right, can we get something? Suffering Torah. Discard a Spirit or Arcane, becomes an XX for X the discarded mana cost. It's bad. It's bad. Kamigawa does not want to treat us right. Let's jump into this next pack. Okay, you know what? Second Heartless Hidetsugu. I always called it Heartless Hidetsu or something like that growing up because it was easier to say, but yeah, Hidetsugu. Second one is interesting. If we pulled a third one, I would be very tempted to play it today. Honestly, if we play a third one, I would probably play it today. Other than that, we got another Misplaced Shinobi, more Ninja the Deep Hours. That's kind of filling out that playset, but nothing else. Truly the bottom third here. Last pack wasn't great. Let's see what this one has to offer. Reduced to Dream. 5 mana, bounce all artifacts and enchantments. This is good for Colin, not so good for me. It's actually really good for Colin's sideboard. 2 of my decks play artifacts and enchantments, so. Yeah. Is this turning into a maybe worse than the last set opening? Let's see if we could at least, you know what? At this point, I would take a third Asao or a third Heartless. Okay. I can't complain about this. Kira, Great Glass Spinner is a good card. 3 mana, 2/2 flying. We talked about this in the set review, unless it got cut. Creatures you control have, whenever this creature becomes a target spell or ability for the first time, counter that spell. So basically, really hoses any sort of direct kill or burn attacks on your creatures. It's just an overall great card to have in a blue deck, especially a mono blue deck with a double blue. Other than that, like we said, Splinter is okay. Got another. These guys are always next to each other. They're like best friends. But yeah, Kira, Great Glass Spinner, I won't complain.
Oh, it's our first patron, and it's not the goblin one. That's so sad. Patron of the Orochi. I mean, the green one is good. Untap all forests and all green creatures. Play this ability only once each turn. 8 mana 7/7? I mean, maybe in the Bant deck. It's pretty gross. We don't really have snakes, so we can't offer it out, but maybe our ramp is just good enough. Maybe we could play it with Sosoku Summons, put 2 1/1 green snake creature tokens into play, and then whenever a non-token snake comes to play under your control, you may return it to your hand. I mean, there is the Snake Shaman too. Maybe we just go crazy with snakes. Who knows? But that is potentially really good in the band deck, I think. And getting 8 mana is kind of our objective anyways, so maybe we don't even have to worry about the Snake Offering. Oh my gosh, that's it. I'm gonna go back up here. We're gonna sort by rarity quick. As you can see, we got 3 Kurins, or Kurin cosplay, ninja cosplays, so maybe we just do it for the fun of it. But I'm pretty happy overall with the polls. I feel like we got some upgrades to all our decks. So I think we just got to get in, see which upgrades are the best, and we'll try to give Kurin a run for his money. Hopefully we can tie the season up, keep the dream alive, go to a tiebreaker, and have an epic showdown again. That would be sweet. But you know, at the end of the day, we'll just try our best and see how we get there. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Hopefully we can build something a little mean today.
All right, probably down to the last few packs here. What can we get? Another Fumiko, the low blood. Double Fumiko, double Heartless Hidetsugu. I can't say his name ever. Is there like some sort of red aggro deck that red burn combat creature-y? I don't know, man. I don't know. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have 2 or 3 packs left. What do we get? Sickening Shoal, Sick Fish. Okay, I'm almost certain we only have 2 packs left. Can we get something good? No. Get Opal Eyes. Really mediocre Samurai. She's 3 mana, 1/4, Bushido, 1 Defender. I used to have her in my Samurai deck though, because back then there wasn't many Samurai to choose from. All right, last pack. Magic. No. Patient Azumi. I used to play this. Did I mention I used to play this card growing up? I used to play a lot of these cards growing up because this was when I started. But 7 mana, 6/6 Rat Offering. And whenever permanent is put into an opponent's graveyard, they lose 1 life. It's not a bad effect. Not a bad card. Second, Walker of Secret Ways. Honestly, God, Blinding Power is an uncommon. That's so tragic. This was probably on par or worse than Champions for us in some ways. So the ways it wasn't, so if we go sort here, the ways it wasn't bad for us was that we did get multiple copies of some rares, which makes it more possible to play them in strategies. The issue is those cards aren't the best. Like, these are all kind of meme cards. I guess we have 2 Samurai and 2 Samurai. We could do like a red and green, or even a red, green, and white Samurai deck. I was thinking, I'll be honest, I was wanting to try to do the Sliver deck for this episode, the 5-color Sliver deck. But now that we have these, I feel kind of obliged to try something. Iwamori's not bad either for that strategy. Otherwise, we go Heartless Hidetsugu and Fumiko and try something there. I don't know. I'm gonna hop into our Discord here, maybe get some patrons to give me some advice, but yeah, we're gonna have to take this into deck building and see what comes of it. Honestly, I wasn't even really paying attention. We got 4 copies of this guy. I wasn't even paying attention to these flip cards because most of them aren't good, and I also can't read them very well on this site. So yeah. I'll see you guys on the other side. You know what? I guess at the end of the day, we have been winning. So maybe I just bring back Tog and stomp on Colin's decks again. But I'll see you guys in the deck building.
All right, so we had a choice to make. You know, we got upgrades to goblins. We got upgrades to the Bant Boys. Iza Urza is still a project that is underway that we're developing in the caves. But you know, a deck we haven't seen in a long time is it's not your hand size that matters, it's how you use it. And boy, howdy did we get some sweet upgrades for that. So, with some help from some patron, we have totally revamped and upgraded this deck and coming around for another swing. And the best part about it all is we have Garu, the Still Wind, aka Kurin Incarnate ×3. So we are going to kill Kurin with Kurin is the plan. Now, will this work? We will find out. So largely the big thing is this is a ninjutsu themed discard deck now. The reason Higaru is here is because when he deals combat damage, you can search your library for a ninja card. He's also making other ninjas unblockable by paying mana. We've got some Misplayed Shinobis, which will bounce other creatures once they deal damage, so it'll keep the board clean and also more targets for our discard to happen. We have Ninjas of the Deep Hours, which is a card draw mechanic that can help expedite some of the card draw issues we had in the earlier versions of the deck. We also have some Throat Slitters, some very vicious rat ninjas that act as terrors basically when they deal damage, of course, because that's how ninjutsu works. Besides that, we have the Rack, we have Magrim, we have Ravenous Rats, we have Duresses, Mind Twist as well for discard mechanics as far our card draw, we have Serum, Visions, we have Factor Fictions, and of course our lovely ninjas helping us out there. Again, we're running a counterspell mechanic, so less balance focused this time, which will hopefully be a little more efficient, and then we'll maybe get into our sideboard depending on what we see. But hopefully this deck will be revamped and Kieran won't see it coming. I mean, he will probably see it coming because he knows all the decks we can do, but let's see what Kieran made for us. He took a while on the deck build, but you know, that could mean just about anything at this point. I don't know if he's running back one of his favorites or if he has something completely new for us, but let's find out.
All right, everybody. This is gonna be a weird one. So we know we have Tog Recycling. Haven't been back to that in a while, but kind of keeping it in the chamber in case we need it. We have Tron, and we have our enchantment deck. Today, we are bringing a fourth deck, a brand new deck. And I think for some in Team Lang, they will rejoice, and for some in Team Lang, they will cringe. Today, we are playing this. I'm not naming this deck today. It will earn a name based on its performance today. For now, we will just call it the Kamigawa deck. It was a bit of copium on my part, but with our patrons' help, I was able to guide myself to the jank. Honestly, in my mind, this is just an embarrassment slap. This is the backhand on Colin. If we can win with this deck and put him out of the season with this, then I think that'll be a worthwhile endeavor. So let's go through what we're doing today. I'm gonna try to keep it brief. We're gonna start with the creatures. We got these Kalojushis and these 4 hired muscles. So we have 6 of these uncommons. Basically, the whole gist of these guys is that when you play a spirit or arcane spell, you put a key counter on them. And at the end of the turn, if you have 2 or more counters, you may flip it into its other form. You're not able to see it here. Actually, the card quality is really bad. All right, I just had to restart Cockatrice to get better quality images on the screen for you guys because they were a bit blurry. The basic gist of this is that you cast spirit or arcane cards, you get key counters on these guys, and they flip. You can't really see the flipped right now. Maybe I'll fix it in edit, we'll see. They flip into stronger creatures that can use the key counters. So Scar Maker allows you to remove key counters to give creatures fear. And this guy, I'm not going to try to read the name upside down. You remove a key counter from this guy to counter a spell unless they pay 2 or more. So basically, we want to get these guys out and start casting spirits or arcane. We have Guardian of Solitude, which is a spirit that when you cast spirit or arcane, make a creature flying. We have 4 of these Shimmering Glass Kites, which are 4 mana, 2/3 flyers. Can't be the target of spell or ability basically once per turn. And then we're actually going to be running cards like Kira, Great Glass Spinner, to protect our creatures, and Harabi, Death's Whale, which will allow us to use our effects like giving fear or giving flying to kill creatures outright. And then we're also running a little ninja package with 3 Ninja of Deep Hours and 2 Mistblade Shinobi and a Throat Slitter. These are just going to allow us to basically get in with our creatures with fear, with flying, and be able to bring them back to hand. So that's kind of the goal. It's a janky as hell, but to support that, we have some arcane spells. Harabi's Whisper for Harabi and Rend Flesh are going to allow us to kill creatures. Veil of Secrecy gives our creatures unblockable and untargetable. And then Ribbons of the Reiki are going to allow us to draw cards equal to the number of spirits we control. So that's our arcane package. We're also running 3 Factor Fictions and double Aether Vial, which will allow us to hopefully put some of the creatures back into play that we ninjutsu out quickly and at instant speed. Sensei's Divining Top is just a good control piece. Isochron Scepter is very strong because if we can use it on a Veil of Sorcery, we'll be able to copy it and then be able to splice onto that copy with other spells. So, you know, it's a bit janky. We'll see how it goes. In our sideboard, we got the Library Langs versus Discard, Engineered Plague versus Goblins, War Tax versus Goblins or anything going wide, Blue Elemental Blast versus anything playing red, Counter Spell. Oh, should have had 2 counter spells, but apparently we're only bringing 1. Keep Watch is actually a good card. Draw a card for each attacking creature, so that's also good against goblins. Return all creatures to your owner's hand. This could be used if Colin brings out board wipes, Briber if he's playing Arcades, and Swallowing Plague if he's playing anything aggro as well. So this is Kamigawa.deck. It will earn a name based on how it does today. I don't know about this one, guys, but it'll be fun. Wish me luck. I am ninja, he is ninja, she is ninja too. I am ninja, he is ninja, and Colin, I believe that you are ninja too.
That's some like old school YouTube throwback there.
Did you? I didn't remember that guy until like maybe 4 months ago or something, and it popped up somehow.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at his episodes, and I'm like, this guy was so funny. I like this guy. He
Oh
was-
yeah,
he was
no.
good. He was
He's
classic.
still making content, right? Probably.
Is he? I don't know. I don't think his channel's doing any more Ask a Ninjas anymore. Ask a Ninja,
Oh.
by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colin, we have to do our patron shout outs that we sometimes forget. Doesn't mean we don't appreciate you guys. It just means that we're scatterbrained.
Yes.
So big shout out to Mechahawk, who actually helped me with today's deck. You can either thank him or condemn him in the comments. And Nate Thread. So thank you guys for being amazing people and helping support the channel. Colin, how was Betrayers at Kamigawa? Betrayals at House at Kamigawa.
Betrayals of House of Kamigawa, full of betrayal.
Full betrayal. I will tell you now,
Yeah.
maybe my worst pack opening.
Really?
It might be worse than last and worse than Darksteel. It was not
It
good.
can't be that bad. You're really winning this season.
I know. That's just because I'm a good. That's just a skill. That's just a skill thing, you know.
Okay, I see
That's-
how it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited
No,
to
no.
play against your ninja deck, Mr. I Am Ninja.
I mean, that's just a generalized statement for this deck. I did open ninjas. I imagined you did as well.
Not a single one.
Not wow, incredible. I believe you. No, the set opening it didn't leave me with no cards to play. Like I'm playing some of the cards I opened today.
Right.
But as far as cards I wanted to open or strong cards or the power players in the set, I did not do well. So clock has started. This is do or die for Team Croft season 1 of Modern Progression.
True. Kieran,
Are you feeling
the
confident?
secret
Is
is, it's always do or die for Team Croft.
The secret is crime. All right, I'm gonna be drawing 12. Oh wait, what am I doing drawing? We need to roll. We need to roll.
Oh, I drew already. Wow.
I rolled a 15. It's okay. If you roll higher than me, you can go for
Okay. Yeah, I don't imagine we're gonna.
I don't
17.
either. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Okay, I guess you are gonna
I'll go first.
All right. Let's draw our 12. All right, while Colin is figuring out the rest of his cards, I will be getting rid of these 5 on the right. It's risky. It's risky, but if we're making a slushy here, all right, I think we got the components for. We have enough slush. I think we want to have that flavor town. You know what I'm saying? So this is the slush. This is the flavor town. We're gonna see how it goes.
I'm excited to play against your slushy deck. I'm gonna be tossing these 5, just because the rest give me a nice little curve kind of thing going on, and we like
Not
curves.
a slushy? Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
You know what, Kieran? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna play the swamp. I'm gonna give you a little duress. Let's see what's going on over there.
I'm gonna shuffle my hand up a bit so it doesn't look so nice and organized. Hang on. All right, there you go.
Oh God, what have you got going on here? Rend Flesh, City of Brass. Oh God, you're playing some Spirit Arcane shenanigans here, huh? God, freaking flip cards, man.
Yeah, have fun with that. So you have to choose a non-creature, non-land. Okay. So Rend Flesh, Aether Vial is your choice.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the Aether Vial.
That fucking sucks. All right. Yep.
Yep, I'll pass turn there.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. This will play the island, and I'll pass to you.
Not the City of Brass?
No.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Gonna play an island,
Sure.
and I'm going to tap 2.
Playing the
and
same colors.
Play a Ravenous Rats.
Why are we playing the same colors? Goody. Okay, I guess I'll discard Shimmering Glass Kite.
Okay, I will pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. Main 1, I'll play City of Brass. And then I will pay a life and cast Guardian of Solitude. It's at 1/2 spirit. When I cast a Spirit Arcane, target creature gains flying until end of turn.
Okay.
More importantly, it can block the rats. And
Yeah.
I'll pass to you.
Expert Rat Blocker.
Expert rat blocker.
Keep draw, main 1. I guess I'll play an island. You have a Rend Flesh in your hand, and you also have that flip card. I will pay 3 to play McGrim, I think, and pass turn to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp.
Mhm.
And
And we'll get the party started here, I guess. I'll pay a life and cast Hired Muscle.
All
So,
the info
3
on your
mana,
hand.
2/2.
You just played the first. You played your opening hand.
Yeah, that's right. Whenever I play Spirit Arcane, he gets a key counter. If there's 2 or more key counters at the end of turn, I can flip him. And when I flip him, let's see if this works. Remove a key
Scar.
counter from Scar Maker and give a creature Fear.
Fear is
The Mind Killer.
Dune 2 coming to theaters soon.
Dude, this video is sponsored by Dune 2. So no, Fear is
Artifact
can't be
and-
blocked, artifact and black creatures.
Okay, I mean that's not
Yeah.
terrible for me, I guess.
No, it's not the worst.
Sweet.
And then I will go to
Come-
combat
Yes.
and I'll swing for 1.
I'll take 1.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. This is kind of nice. I'll play a Tainted Isle. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Gonna play Mana War, bouncing the Hired
Yeah.
Muscle.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go to combat and swing with the Ravenous Rats.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Before you take 1, I'm gonna ninjutsu this.
Oh, fuck
Ravenous
off.
Rats or a Mistblade Shinobi.
Alright, fine.
And does that
Fine.
mean the Mistblade is tapped and attacking?
Yeah, I think so. Put this card into play from your hand, tapped and attacking. So
Oh,
read the
okay.
card, Colin.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
And then you're bouncing the Guardian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Love that. I love that for me.
And then I'll pass turn to you.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Good lord. I'm just gonna pay a life and throw down Hired Muscle.
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
Right now we'll untap, keep, draw, main 1. Play a Salt Marsh, and then I'll go to combat and swing with the Mistblade and the Mana War.
I will block the Mistblade.
Okay. I will
Fuck.
ninjutsu
Fuck
out. Ninja
Alright,
of the Deep
alright, that's
Hours.
fine. I'll take 2.
It'll take 2, and I gotta draw a card.
Yep, that's the thing you're gonna do.
And then going to second main, I'll pay 1, 2. I'll play Ravenous Rats.
Jesus Christ.
Forcing you to
I take
discard a
another
card.
2.
And you'll take 2 from the Grim.
I will discard.
It's working.
I will discard. It is working. I'm gonna discard Fact or Fiction. I know that's weird,
Oh,
but I'm gonna
interesting.
discard.
Okay. I'll pass turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. This sucks. This fucking sucks.
Can you deal with the Ninja Storm?
Ninja Storm, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, now for
Yeah.
consoles and PC. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay 3 and take a damage, and I'll cast Rend Flesh on the ninja.
Okay.
I'll get a key counter.
And it's if you have 2 or
I need 2.
more. I see.
Yeah.
And you can't get key counters in the other form.
No.
Okay.
No. Unfortunately, I'm gonna pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I'll pay 3 to play the Mana War to bounce the Hired Muscle.
Yeah, I forgot you had that. All right.
And I'll go to combat and swing with the rats to get the 1 damage.
Sure.
And then
No ninjutsu?
I'll pass turn. No ninjutsu.
All right.
You got off this time.
Untap,
Kieran, you know what
upkeep,
this is
draw.
for, right?
Oh, what?
It's because you insulted the Ninja Masters with that horrible cosplay earlier. You had to pay the price.
All right. I guess that's fair. I guess I'm going to just pay a life. This fucking Cydia Brass is eating me.
Honestly,
It's
City
eating
of
me.
Brass has probably done as much damage as I've done to you.
Yeah. I'll throw down another Hired Muscle and pass to you.
Right, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. It's nice, I got a swamp. I'll go to combat and swing with the Mana War and the Ravenous Rats.
I'll block the rats.
Okay, and then I will ninjutsu out the ultimate Kurin cosplay, and partially the reason why this deck is the genesis of this deck. Higaru still
good.
wins.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you. All right.
So I can search my library for a ninja now.
Oh, goody. All right. Target ninja's unblockable. Oh, that's fun. Guess I'll take 3.
I will get a Ninja of the Deep Hours.
So glad I wasted my removal on the other one.
And then the rats die, and then pass turn to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Got a swamp, thankfully. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play another Hired Muscle.
Okay.
And then I'll take a damage. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. And I will play Guardian of Solitude to get the key counters.
Okay.
And I'll go to combat and I'll swing for 2.
Take 2.
Pass to you.
Okay, interesting that you attacked.
Why?
Draw. Main 1.
Why is it interesting, Colin?
Is there a reason? There's a sense of confidence in the air over there that I don't quite
I'm
appreciate.
not confident at all. Oh. Just make your stupid guy unblockable.
Do I need to make him unblockable is the real question.
I suppose you don't.
1, 2, 3. Mana War the.
Fuck off. How many Mana Wars? It feels like I fought like 400 Mana Wars. It's the same Mana War.
Yeah, it's the same Mana War this whole time.
Ah, Mana War's coming out of the goddamn walls.
The jellies are everywhere. I'll go to combat and I'll just straight swing with Higaru. I don't even know if his name is Higaru, but I'm calling him Higaru.
Higure.
Higure.
Yeah, I'll block.
Okay, then this might seem weird, but I think I'm gonna pass turn.
That's not weird at all, man. 17 life. Untap, upkeep, draw, pain 1. Oh, goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, hired muscle. 1, 2, take a damage, Guardian of Solitude.
So before you play Guardian of Solitude, in response, I'm gonna counter the hired muscle.
Oh, you want to counter the hired muscle? Sure.
Sorry, I think I would have done
That's
that
okay.
either way. It's just you. put it
That's
down too
fine.
fast. I wasn't fast
That's
enough
fine.
to say.
That's okay. I still get the keep counter, and then end of turn, I will flip it. And then I will pass to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Mana War, Star Maker. Okay.
All right. What out?
The Ninja Storm.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
see
took
you.
your cosplay, put it on a magic card, and I like to think that I'm killing you with you.
All right. Fair. At least something's coming up my decisions. All right. Game 2. I'll see you there, buddy.
Game 2. All right. So going into game 2 here, this is a new deck Kurin's running at us. We don't really have a lot of sideboard to deal with it, but I did note that our Throat Slitters, which is part of our ninjutsu strategy, but whenever they deal combat damage, it's destroy target non-black creature. So far from Kurin, we've seen a half and half of black creatures and not black creatures. To maybe mitigate that a bit and maybe speed up our deck, I swapped in the Cloud of Fairies, just because the flying is a little nice touch to try to get some more unblockable creatures in there. I don't know what this decision. Maybe it could kind of go either way, because the Throat Slitters can still clean up a lot of those blue creatures that he's running. But our alternatives were Bone Shredders, which are kind of doing the same thing as the Throat Slitters. Emissaries of Despair were some nice tech that's maybe more focused on artifacts. Aura Flux for the enchantments, Energy Fluxes for artifacts, Annullas for artifacts and enchantments. We have Boomerang, which I was debating throwing in there, and I honestly think if we go to a game 3, I might just do it. But also our Rend Fleshes are also not great against this deck. Go figure, he'd be running Spirits in Betrayers of Kamigawa. Maybe I should have tried to calculate around that a bit. I guess this is a replacement for Terrors anyways, so if I ran Terrors, it wouldn't have mattered. His deck is kind of slipping out of our sideboard, but I mean, maybe if we can just keep that same Duress Rats into a good ninjutsu open, we can just take game 2. I mean, hopefully he got stuck in the spin cycle very much last game, so let's see if we can keep it up.
All right, we got our ass kicked. Honestly, the only thing we got going for us in this next game here is that Colin still doesn't know that we are also playing ninjas, and I purposefully tried to weave that by the end of last game, so hopefully that can throw him off guard a bit. We do have some stuff to counteract him. We brought in 3 Library of Langs, or 3 Library of Lungs, if you will, but it's fun to call them Library of Langs. Library of Langangs. So Library of Lung, it lets you basically have unlimited hand size because you skip your discard phase, and also when you go to discard a card, you can put it on top of your library instead of your graveyard. It's just a way to basically allow us to have the option to keep something. For example, when he duressed our Aether Vial last game, we could have put it on top of the deck. We took out the Aether Vials though, so in that case it doesn't matter. But we also brought in the War Tax. This was more for goblins, but he's also an attack focused deck, so I think being able to basically say, hey, you can't basically attack unless you pay X amount for each creature is still pretty good. And similarly, Keep Watch is draw a card for each attacking creature. It's good for when we attack, and it's good for when he attacks us as well. I took out a Factor Fiction. It's just a little slow. I took out a Ribbons Array for the same reason. I took out the Aether Vials and the Isochron Scepter just because, again, I just think they don't do as much in this matchup. The Aether Vials are still good. Actually, maybe I should be playing Aether Vial.
Okay, last minute change. I actually kept the Aether Vials in because I realized he's bouncing a lot of our stuff, so having this to bring it back quickly is probably in our best interest. But I ended up taking out this, so I ended up taking out the Sensei's Divining Top. I'd rather keep it in, but I needed something to cut, as well as a Veil of Secrecy. I also cut our Harabi Death's Whales because he has a lot of targeted effects, and that's going to hurt us just as much as it would hurt him if we had this. So yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Let's hope that we can pull through into game 2 and get into game 3. Wish me luck. Oh boy. Oh boy. How many times can you cast a Man of War? How many times can you cast a Man of War? I will be going first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's hope my land doesn't punish me. Oh, look at that. It is.
Did you not put enough lands in your deck, Kieran?
No, I did, but I just got shafted right here with this 12.
Uh-oh. It might please you to know that my hand opening isn't as good as last time.
Oh, that is nice to know. Thank you. You're like, it's better. All ball.
Strike hard,
All
strike
right.
fast, you know.
I'm gonna get rid of these 5 cards for obvious reasons, given my hand, and just pray that we can draw into. We have a slushy right now. It's probably one of our favorite flavors, but we need to get, if you're gonna make a slushy, you may as well. May as well mix and dip,
reference?
you know what I mean? Well, I just try to give some information that will go over your head, hopefully.
Okay,
so,
I see.
yeah, we don't need the sprinkles before we have the slush, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put this in here.
I think this is what we want to do. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these 5 cards. I was thinking of maybe keeping this one. I don't know if the fans at home can see what I'm fluttering over, but I think this is the right play. This
Your
is
hand was a slushy. What flavor would it be?
Orange Crush.
Not even a color in the game. All right.
Because
You
I'm
good?
crushing you, yes.
Oh, okay. Untap, upkeep, made one.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm gonna fuck up so
Swap.
bad now. Untap,
Past you.
upkeep, draw, main one. See, the interesting part about you going first is now when I duress,
Yeah.
there's less options. But I guess it wouldn't have mattered because it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. What's the Harobi's Whisper? So it's either Rend Flesh or the Whisper.
Mm-hmm. What flavor of removal would you like to see gone?
I guess Harobi's because you can splice it. I mean, what are the chances you're gonna 4 cards in graveyard? Yeah, I'll get rid of Harobi's.
Okay.
Pass turn to you.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh no. Main one, I will play a swamp. I'll pass you.
Someone doesn't have an island.
Someone doesn't have an island. I mean, you looked at my hand.
Draw. Main one. I have insider info. I will play I'll play an island, and then I'll pay a swamp to play the rack.
Okay,
And then I'll
sure.
pass
Finally
turn to
puts it in his
you.
deck.
Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't realize this is a sorcery. Can I do this on my second main?
Yeah,
phase?
yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna play Serum Visions.
Serum Visions?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I guess, what's the best way to do this?
The only way. Draw one and scry 2.
Oh, the scry is, scry's after, sorry. I'm doing that and that. I meant to put that on the bottom. What? I wanted to bottom both.
Bottoms both.
Now it's the start of your turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one, thank Jesus, Lord and Savior of my life. Oh no, wait, sorry, that was Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Looking forward to getting bounced. Hired muscle, pass to you.
Hired muscle. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. You get that gasket boy though.
My what?
Glaskite.
Oh, true.
Next turn, then I can't bounce him. Actually, can I play a different line?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, should play the Mishras. I'll pay 3 and I will bounce it.
Sure.
Pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main one. I'll play a swamp. Sure, I'll play the Shimmering Glasskite. Perhaps the savior of this deck.
Honestly,
2/3 flyer.
it might be. 3 toughness is not
Yeah.
easy for me.
Yeah, you counter the first thing that gets targeted, and I'll pass to you.
But my ninjutsu.
You know, when I was sitting there with our patron and we were looking at cards to cut, Shimmering Glasskite kept coming up, and I'm like, this card, no, we need the spirits. I wasn't even thinking about the extra ability.
I
So
see.
I'm
So
glad.
you're better than our patrons, is what you're saying.
Obviously.
How does that feel, Lange?
Langang knows the order of the world.
Croft crew, you can't be any worse than me. Sign on up.
The only way you can become a baron in our barony is by being the strongest, most devious, intelligent vampire around.
Okay, I'm gonna play.
Just kidding. Thank you, Mecha Hug. Glad you're at least thinking. The last game was just a fucking pub stomp.
The Shimmering Glasskite is actually a great card. I'll play a McGrim just because it's not a bad
Sure.
play.
Get some setup.
Pass turn to you.
I love that. I fucking love that. Not getting harassed by your deck. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. Play a swamp. Alright, now we can actually do things. Even though those things are going to be passing the turn.
Okay, interesting. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. Is Rend Flash an instant? It is.
Run Flush is an instant, yes.
Interesting. Well, isn't this awkward? Gosh,
You
this
don't get a
card's just
free
so
pass this
goated
time.
against my deck.
To be fair, does it also be good against the red deck?
True, because then it's like
I was
lightning
thinking
bolt
more.
safe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking more in that regard. Because if you have to spend 2 lightning bolts to kill it, then that's saving me 6 damage, right?
Yeah. It's a tough spot to be in.
Oh, boo!
It's just scary because if I turn my Mishras on, you're just gonna rend it.
Oh, I'll be rending that Mishras. You better believe it.
The question is, do I give a fuck?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you'd lose Mishras and Mana War.
It's true. Yeah. I think I have to pass.
Yeah. All right, Lion Gang, we're
Stymied.
back.
Note
End of
to
your turn.
self.
Stymied. Note to self what?
Kill Shimmering Glasskite at all costs.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay 4 because we're gonna do a little
Ah.
fact
Oh,
or fiction.
Oh boy.
Yay.
This gets you out of the rack range too, hey?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Frickin' flip cards.
You
man.
thought you hated Shimmering Glasskite. Welcome to
Oh,
Kira, Great
yeah.
Glass Spinner.
And another Factor Fiction. Yeah, Kira is. Do those abilities stack?
No, I thought about it, but I don't think they do. Let us know in the comments if I'm wrong, because it says the first time in this turn.
Right.
So they both activate off the first time. Yeah. Fair.
Okay, I gotta read Callow Goose.
Oh, yeah. So his reverse side is a 3/4, and it's remove a key counter to counter a spell unless you pay 2.
It's also really annoying. You need the island too, and you need the island to play Kira, so
It is true.
it's risky. Where do I put the rend though? This is risky because if you have an island, it's pretty easy pick. So
Oh, in my hand.
yeah, I'll do that.
All right, that's a fair. I think that's fair. I will actually take the Factor Fiction Rend Flesh, and I'll
That's
throw the other 2 into the
fair.
graveyard.
Very fair.
Yeah. And all right, my turn, I guess. Untap, upkeep, draw. You like having cards in your hand against a discard deck. I now regret the decision that I just made. I
draw
may or
an
may not have drawn an island.
Yeah, I think if Kira got onto the field, it's
Yeah.
oof.
Yeah. I guess I'm. This is tough.
Question:
What's
does counterspell still not hit the Glasskite? Like if you were to play a Glasskite
No.
and hit the counter would still work because it's
Counter
still
would
on the
work,
field,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yep. That's right.
So there's
His
hope
effect
is
only
what you're
matters.
saying.
Yeah, if I cast it and you counter it.
Not that I have the mana, but
I think we're just gonna go 3 and do Hired Muscle.
okay.
And better safe than sorry. I'll pass to you.
Okay, keep draw main one. It's a vibe. This could get quite out of control though. I mean, you're not killing me, so that's good.
It is true. I'm not presenting any pressure.
Yeah, so I can play slow if I need to, and I'm not gonna get super hurt for it.
End of your turn, I'm going to Rend Flesh the Mana War.
So you're down to 1 Rend Flesh.
I am down to 1 Rend Flesh that you know about. And then I'm going to get a key counter. And untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, main one. That's pretty good.
0 pressure to quite a bit of pressure.
Yeah. I'll play an island. I'm gonna pay a black and cast Library of Lung, or as I like to call it, Library of Langang.
Yeah, okay.
So I have no maximum hand size, and whenever you force me to discard a card, I can discard it to the top of my deck instead.
Okay, cool.
Finally get to use the sideboard tech.
I
then we'll go
appreciate
to-
your dedication to keeping it in.
I'll go combat, and I will swing for 2. 2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not dumb. I'll pass to you.
All right. At the your end stuff, I will fact or fiction.
Or fiction. All right. I hate that, but all right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 4.
Ninja?
5.
Or ninja? Oh, Cloud of Fairies. Yeah. Okay.
It's actually very interesting polls. Curious to see what you pick.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the swamp, or do I? Maybe. You actually are 4 mana for a while. All right, yeah. The swamp, I guess that's like, maybe you want it, maybe you don't. I hate the bounce guy. I don't care about the other 2.
You're gonna let me draw
Cloud of-
cards?
Yeah. If you want to draw cards, if
Hell
you can
yeah.
get through to my creatures, then sure.
Hell yeah. Oh, freaking the glass kite is flying. God damn it.
Yeah.
No, I was like, the fairies are so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Swamp and Mistblade and 2 ninjas and Cloud.
Interesting. You really fear the bounce, eh?
I don't fear it, it's just annoying.
Oh, this is kind of tough.
And also, the ninjas at deep hours are like 4 drops, so like...
Very true. I'm gonna take the deep hours.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, my turn. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Draw. Main one.
Was that the end of my turn?
Yep.
8 cards in hand. Gross.
You wanna know the worst part is I didn't get a land draw. I was kind of banking. on
Yeah! My decision worked. It mattered.
it.
Oh yeah, is it Greel, whatever the fuck his name is, 5 mana?
1, 2.
Is it Greel 5 mana?
Who's to
Colin?
say?
Is it
Who's to
Greel
say?
5
I'm gonna play
mana,
Cloud of
Colin?
Fairies. I can't play Cloud of Fairies like that, but I can do it like that.
Yeah. Wait, Colin, is it Greel 5 mana?
I don't know what you're talking about. So you shut
many
your,
comp-
you
how
shut
many-
your mouth, sir.
How many copies of Greel are in your hand right now? You know, I made one tactical error in this match.
You didn't
I didn't
sideboard
put Caracas into my. I didn't put it into my.
Oh yeah, okay, that's great intel. Okay, big sideboard changes incoming.
Play your stupid ninja.
I could, but there's a better play. You do have the Ren Flesh. I don't know if you'd Ren Flesh the Ninja though. Yeah, I think I will just play the Ninja of the Deep Hours, and then I'll.
Okay, end of your turn. I will fact
Oh my
or
God.
fiction. You knew it was in my hand. How many factor fictions are we gonna see this game?
Who knows?
Ooh.
You have 4, right? Draw a card for each.
No,
spirit.
I only have 3. I only have 3 factor fictions. You have the 4.
I don't have 4. I have 3.
Oh, I thought you had 4. Okay. I guess we both have 3.
Get that fucker
What's
out of here. Library of Lang, you don't really care about. Draw for each attacking creature, or 5 mana. Draw for each.
Isn't that an
spirit.
interesting card? I never noticed it before.
Keep watch.
This actually seems really good and like should be played in Commander more often, unless it already is.
Yeah, it feels really good commander. I feel like
3
even for
mana?
this format, like, because
Yeah.
if I give it to you and you attack, that's 2. Gotta draw 2 cards for 3 is pretty good.
It's really good. Yeah. Well, even think about the goblins, right? You swing with 4, I draw 4. It's crazy.
Oh, I guess because it's for each attacking creature, right?
Yeah, it
even
can be
when
on
I
your
attack.
opponents.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
cheeky.
Should see if you have them in your collection. I
Yeah.
noticed them. They're pretty good.
Damn.
Ribbons of Reiki, not as good, but it's fun.
I mean, it's interesting. If you get like one more
It's kinda
spirit
win
out,
more.
I mean, it is 5 mana though. So if you have like
Yeah.
a 2 mana spirit, which I think you do, you have like the
I do.
little flyer guy. So 3 mana. That's like kind of on par though. 5 mana for 3 cards.
Yeah, if you can get 3 out of it, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
The neat thing is these flip guys turn into spirits, so that was kind of the idea there.
Right. I don't know how scared I should be of the shimmering glass kite though.
Deny me resources or deny you the having to deal with it.
Yeah. It's like how many resources do I have to spend to deal with it, you know?
2.
Yeah, this is like a very slow game though. I mean, the drawing will. That's the other thing is like denying you the
Drawing
drawing will give you more
cards will-
time. You don't really care about land at this point, I think.
Just wait till I drop my 10 mana Leviathan on you. And
How
then
you'll howl from beyond your glass kite.
I will let you know I did open Sway of the Stars.
Oh god.
Would you like to start again at 7 life?
Oh my god. I opened one too.
Oh, did you?
I feel like Sway of the Stars in this deck could be good because the Magrim potential is like scary at 7 life.
No, but McGrim, but
like
McGrim
if I
gets
draw
shuffled
into a
in.
Magrim.
Yeah,
and then I really don't know what to do. I don't want to deal with the glass kite, but I don't know if it's justifying. Maybe do something like that. So probably take
I
the
think
card
that's
draw.
reasonable.
I mean, of course you think it's reasonable.
I'm saying from an objective standpoint, I think it's reasonable.
Let's just do
All
that.
right.
That's the gut.
No, I think that was the right choice.
Yeah. Because I know you only have 2 libraries of Lang, probably.
I mean, you could argue splitting up the draw, but then I'm probably gonna go for the one with the glass kite.
Yeah, this at least makes you think of it. Because the draw, like both are viable picks for you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the draw.
Yeah. The other thing too is I've got to be cognizant of your hand size.
My turn, I guess. So untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Okay, play actually, I'll keep the Swamp in hand. There's no point in overextending. Well, except Megrim. I don't know. It's either Brack or Megrim. Choose your poison. I'm really paying 5 mana, draw 1 card. Seems a bit sus.
Attack, and you get 3 mana for 2.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nothing bad will happen, I promise.
Nothing bad will happen.
You hear multiple bodies shuffling behind the bushes and barrels and doors and windows.
Yeah. What you can't see can't hurt you. Right?
Exactly.
I tend to think you don't have a mana war. Otherwise, you would casted it, I think. So I think I'm safe from that for now. Oh man, this is tough. I guess I'm just gonna pass.
Really? Patience. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Main 1. Where's all my mana at, homies?
Oh, Colin.
Yeah.
How much mana does Greel cost?
You shut your mouth.
All 3 Greels just sitting in your hand, looking at each other, go, "What's happening?"
They're like, bro, what, bro,
Bro, why did you take the swamp, bro?
bro? Can you believe this guy? Like, come on.
Just go to game 3. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not out of it yet. You're not really doing much, so.
Shh.
I will pay 3 to Mana War.
Fuck you. Ugh. I hate you. I hate you. Sure. I mean, not much I can do.
Okay. Still can't really do much beyond that, though. That's the problem. Fast turn.
Really? Okay. Not attacking, eh?
No. Just send someone to the freaking
Fuck.
vulture. That's the problem. Probably the draw ninja.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you don't have mana to do ninjutsu.
Yeah. That's why I need.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
At least this way, it'll slow down your drawing too by bouncing that. Is kind of what I'm thinking.
Play an island.
Can we timeshare some islands?
Can we timeshare some islands? Sure. If you give me game 2, I'll timeshare the islands.
Next game?
Next game. I'll go muscle.
Yeah. Boys back.
Boys back and pass.
Wow, this is riveting gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
So what happens when 2 control decks go up against each other?
Bleh.
Did you get a land?
Nope.
Are they just all hidden? They're ninjutsu. They're your lands are ninjas too.
Exactly. I took all the ninjutsu lands. I actually need to deal damage to you. So you still have that rend, right?
I do have a rend that you know about.
I mean, I don't know. This could be also very punishing. I'll play another Cloud of Fairies. Untapping the lands, and then I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna get another ninja.
Okay.
The deep hours.
He's going wide. He's going wide.
Go wide. Let's see what happens. You know.
Yeah. Fair.
Let me just organize this a little bit so I don't lose my mind. Okay.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn to you. See if we can make something happen.
End of turn, I will rend flesh off the ninja. Actually, yeah, I'll rend flesh ninja.
Okay.
And get a counter on hired muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will take my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
4. Gross. 4/4 with spooky wookie. Damn.
It's 4/4 spooky wookie. You better know it. You gotta start getting damage in somehow, right? Go! Glass kite!
Really? Okay, I'll take 2. Gonna board wipe me
For
now?
damage. I am ninja, he is
Oh
ninja,
my God,
he
it's
is
happening.
ninja too. I am ninja,
Oh
he
my
is
God.
ninja. I believe that you are ninja too.
He gets the
Thought you were the
card,
only.
and he
You thought
gets
you were the
glass
only.
kite
You
back
thought
in.
you were the only. You thought you were the only blue and black
You
ninja
son of a
deck.
bitch.
I had ninjas in my head last game and I
Oh
didn't
my
play them because I
God.
didn't want to give you the
That's
info.
hilarious, actually. I respect it.
I'm not as hard on ninjas as you. I don't have as much of a hard on for ninjas as you, but I do
Okay.
have them in the deck.
That's fair. That's fair.
You took 2?
Yeah, I took 2.
Okay, and I draw a card. Okay, that's pretty good.
Are you gonna play it now?
Mm.
A glass kite? Do it.
I'm thinking about it.
Do it.
Yeah, I probably should. 1, 2, 3, 4, glass kite. And that's gonna get me the key counter.
Okay, untap 2 mana counter spell. No, just kidding.
Force of will.
Yeah, force of
Wait,
will.
this is a band.
I don't play by the rules.
I think this is better to have online. Yeah. End phase. Boom. I'll
Big
pass you.
boy. The fear. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Do you fear death?
Oh, 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 oh,
Oh, we got a land?
oh, oh, oh.
Okay, Greel, come on. Play Greel so I can fucking murder him.
I don't have grill in my hand now.
Really? Did you take
Um,
Greel out of this deck?
I guess you have a flyer. I'll go to combat and swing with the fairies.
Okay. I debated killing a fairy instead of the ninja, but
It's
perhaps
nice
that
because
will
I'll
be my undoing.
probably get one in.
You will indeed.
Dun 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 dun. Boom.
Oh goody. Okay. So I'm taking 1.
Yes, you're taking 1.
Killing the
and
fairy.
Kill the fairy, and then I will bounce the Ska Maker.
Sure you don't want to choose Shimmering Glass Kite?
Pretty sure.
Okay. You're bouncing Scarmaker?
Yeah.
In response,
Mhm.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana and I'm gonna cast Veil of Secrecy
Oh,
on
wow.
Scarmaker. Target creatures unblockable can't be the target spells or abilities this turn, motherfucker!
Okay, I see you. I was thinking of playing those two actually.
They do everything my deck wants them to do.
It's true.
And they're arcanes, so.
Then I guess I'll see if you have a kill spell, and this might ruin my day, but I'll play Nezumi Shortfang.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. Discard a card. If it has no cards in hand, flip them. Okay, so I just need to keep cards in my hand. Okay, sounds good. Is that your turn?
When he
Alright.
flips, he turns into a 3/3 rack, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
Pass turn to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, wowie zowie. Fuck, dude, this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, this game is actually pretty intense.
Yeah, every decision matters so much.
God, if I had more mana though, oh my god. Story of my life in this season so far. There's
Seriously.
always one match every episode where I'm like, god damn, just need to play 30 lands. I think that's the strat.
Could be the strat. 30 lands. Never punished. Until you draw 12 lands in your opening hand. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm just gonna remove a key counter from Scarmaker to give Ninja of Deep Hours Fear.
Mhm.
And I'll swing for 2.
So I have to block with Nezumi basically.
Or activate Mishra's Factory. Wait, hang on a sec. Before you... Actually, never mind. Hang on. let me
I was about to say, if that's the case,
I
I'm
forgot
gonna
about
do
the
it.
I forgot about the hidden tech on Mishra's
Yeah,
Factory.
hidden tech that we never use.
That we never used. Actually,
Yeah.
that's relevant now. Okay, hang on a sec.
Attack with Scarmaker, ninjutsu out another deep hours. Do it.
And then bounce him.
Yeah. Bounce Scarmaker.
Great.
Do what my shinobi could not.
Fuck Mishra's Factory, dude. Fuck that goddamn card.
Sounds like he doesn't have another kill spell.
Yeah, save a kill spell, deal with this guy. I don't feel like you have a great follow-up turn. I could be wrong. What did you bounce back with Mist Blade? It was a fairy.
Oh,
only
yeah,
have one
with
blue,
Mistblade, yeah,
though.
it was a
Yeah,
Cloud
with-
Fairies.
Yeah, but you only have one blue, which is keeping me in that a little bit. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna pay 2. This is gonna be a bit of a greedy play, but hopefully it'll be good. I'm gonna cast Guardian of Solitude. So whenever I play a Spirit or Arcane, I get creature gains flying.
Mhm.
And then, sorry, I won't be. I'll be in main 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go Ribbons of Areke. I have 3 spirits, so I will be drawing 3 cards.
3 spirits. Oh, because the Scarmaker's a spirit.
Yeah.
Right. That's
that
kind of
good?
sweet, actually. Yeah, go for it.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
This is perfect.
Did I
for
play a
my
land this turn?
strat.
Did I play a land this turn?
I don't think so.
I didn't play a land. Okay, that's actually very, very useful. All right, I'm gonna play a swamp, and then I will pass to you.
Okay, sure. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Holy island.
Oh god, alright, here we go.
Still nothing riveting. I think I could just play the Cloud of Fairies.
Actually, in this instance, going to time is bad for you because you need to win this match. You don't want to draw it.
But I won the first one.
Yeah, but if we go to time, I think we just draw after turns.
But I won the
Go to
first one.
5
If we
turn.
draw this one, doesn't that mean I win because I have the extra?
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I need to check the rules.
Sweet, yeah, I'll just play the Cloud of Fairies and pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
Just discard your hand. It's fine.
Just discard my hand.
Flip Nezumi.
I think we're in a position now.
Turn the gas on.
Maybe? I think I'm gonna go combat
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give fear to the Scar Maker and I will go to combat. I'll swing with these two.
I'll block the, or technically you can't ninjutsu it, because ninjutsu is an
Why?
ability.
Ninjutsu doesn't target.
Okay, then I will block it.
Okay.
And then I'll take the 4 from the Scar Maker unless you want to ninjutsu him.
No, you can take the 4. I just need to start getting hits.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, kill this fairy. Good. Step 2, main 2. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Play Hired Muscle. And 1, 2, 3. Play Kalo Ajushi.
Which one? Oh, this is the counter one?
Yeah,
I'll counterspell the Kawa.
Kalo.
Yeah.
Okay, pass you.
On your end step, I'll Nezumi, so you discard.
Okay, I will discard an island.
Okay.
And I will take 2 damage from Migrim.
I don't know if that was the play, actually. Oh well. Untap, keep, draw, main 1. Crap, it's definitely not the play. Play Assault Marsh. Yeah, I'm just going to end step and pass and turn.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna play something. All right.
I'm in a really awkward spot because I need to be able to stymie the Scar Maker.
Yeah.
Or it's
Fair
a 2-turn clock if I don't.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. It's a very late card. Okay. How do we do this? Issue with Scar Maker is he's gonna run out of key counters.
Yeah. Does he
But he has
flip
a
back
4/4.
when he runs out of?
No.
No.
No, he just stays as a. Also, I can't flip the other guy because he's legendary.
Oh, I see.
Let's go to combat, and I'll go Glass Kite, Scar Maker, giving Scar Maker fear. Same thing we did last time.
Scar Maker fear. Yeah. How unfortunate.
Nazumi Chump. Nazumi Chump.
No, I need Nezumi. That's the problem. Nezumi's like one of my only outs right now. I think I just take the 6. If you're gonna ninjutsu me, you're gonna ninjutsu
I
me.
will ninjutsu you. So I'm gonna actually bounce the Glass Kite,
Mhm.
and I will ninjutsu out Throat Slitter.
Oh,
So that's gonna be 6 damage, and then I destroy a non-black creature. So I'm
you
going
got
to
the world's your oyster, my friend.
yeah, I'm gonna take out the Mana War,
That's fair.
so I don't have to deal with it later. And then second main, I got you down to 6. I'm feeling alright about that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna cast Glass Kite again.
Okay.
And that's going to give me a counter there.
Counters everywhere.
Counters everywhere, and I'll pass to you. This is feeling like game 2 wrapping.
At the end of your turn,
Oh,
I'm going to backdoor
backdoor fiction.
fiction.
Okay, all right. I'll try to be quick about this
Yeah.
decision because I know we're on a clock here. Okay, counterspell's annoying. Migrim is annoying. Actually, Migrim's pretty deadly. Let's do there. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I'm just gonna let it go.
Now I have to think about it, not too hard.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that glass kite's gonna kill me. I do need the black creature for blocking. I guess you don't have the fear counters anymore, unless you
Unless I
kill
flip
your
and sacrifice the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Chucking the rats, grabbing the second
All right.
room, put some gas
Okay.
in this tank. On your end step, I'm also gonna Nezumi you,
Sure.
and then
Discard
you'll take
Aether
one
Vial,
from the
take-
rack as well.
End of target player's upkeep.
Oh, it's your
Wait, when
upkeep.
does this? Yeah, so just checked and the rack is on my upkeep before I draw.
Okay.
Yeah. So I took the 2 for the Migrim though.
Yep.
All right.
Untap, upkeep, draw, made one. Okay, swamp. Oh my gosh, this is so tense. Oy, oy, oy. This is not great though.
I've completely forgotten that I could put cards on the top with library line.
Oh.
That's okay. I don't think I wanted to. I think I
Yeah.
discard like lands and stuff.
Yeah, I think this might be my demise because you're coming wide. Do that. I think it's maybe just a bodies game. To be fair though, if you swing and don't kill me, that is a big problem for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can put the pressure on you that way. So I'll just straight up play my boy
Okay.
as a body.
Kure, the still wind. How still? How
The wind is super still. Oh my gosh, I just want to like shift them over one and they always stack. It's so annoying. And pass and you'll take some damage on
Alright.
that upkeep.
Untap, upkeep, take a damage from the rack.
The rack
Draw.
works.
The rack works. Main one.
See how depressing
think-
this is gonna be.
Okay, I think I can get you here. I'll pay 2 and cast Veil of Secrecy, making Scarmaker
Ooh, yeah.
blockable.
That's a problem.
Getting a key point and activating Guardian of Solitude, which is going to make Throat Slitter have flying.
Oof.
We're just gonna go combat here. I'm gonna go Glass Kite, Throat Slitter, Unblockable Scarmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go with these 3.
That'll be 8.
Is that
Yeah,
game?
I don't have the
Okay.
counter spell. Out of curiosity, I'll zoom you just to see what's in your hand. One more card.
I'll
Your
discard a
choice.
Tainted Island.
Okay.
To the top of my deck, actually. It's good.
Damn. Take your 2 damage, you filthy animal.
I will. All right, let's go. We're not out of time. We got
This is so
11 minutes.
anticlimactic. Oh,
All right, ciao.
ciao.
All right. Don't need to talk too much. We only got like 10 or so minutes here for game 3. We're not 100% sure. We've never gotten to the end of the clock, so we're going to try our best. I'm not changing anything. Let's fucking go. Or at least let's go when Colin's ready to finish his sideboarding talk.
So that did not go the way we wanted it to. Unfortunately, we got punished for taking out the throat slitters because that could have been a good option to deal with a lot of those glass kite creatures. So I'm just throwing them back in. We're going with the original build. Boomerang was the one other thing I was considering, but I honestly don't know what to take out and we don't have time. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. Let's see how this goes. All right.
My sideboarding thing was literally like, let's just fucking go.
Yeah, basically mine too.
All right, 12 cards.
cool.
You're going first.
Yeah, all decisions
All
must
right.
be quickly made.
Holy bad hands, Batman. Okay.
Gives me hope. So I'm gonna get rid of these 5. We'll see
'Kay.
what happens.
I will be getting rid of these 5 because of obvious reasons. All right.
Awesome. Well, main one as we started off every
Please don't
game.
duress.
Duress.
Please. Oh.
Oh, wow, interesting. Yeah, we're getting rid of that Aether Vial.
Yeah.
Get that out of here and take your filthy turn.
Untap, cute draw. We're all about taking our filthy turns here. I'll pass to you.
And
Speed magic.
draw, speed magic, go, go, go. Oh, this is actually a bit of a banger.
Yeah, fuck me, I guess.
Oh, I don't want to play that because you have removal, but you don't have. It's gonna take you a turn. Can't think too much.
Yeah, isn't that the Crewcroft way? Crewcroft.
It's true. When you kill it,
Okay.
what's the worst that happens? You know, I'm gonna play Nezumi. Pass to you.
Okay, sure. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one, Rutrow, swamp, pass.
Oh boy, that Nezumi play. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one.
Yeah.
Playing the islands. Just be interesting. Pass turn to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Fuck me, I guess. But Library of Lang,
That's good.
it's not bad. I'll pass to you.
And step, I'll ping you.
Make me discard? I will discard Factor Fiction to the graveyard.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Nice. Swamp.
Out like a whisper, it seems.
I'll just pay 2 and make you discard now
Oh, okay.
before you get the mana to kill him. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Whatever, I did it.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll just discard Glass Kite to grave.
Sick. Okay, fast turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one.
You
I mean,
can
the
always
benefit of
put 'em
doing it on
like-
your turn.
You could
What?
you could put it on top of your library too.
No, that's why I said to grave specifically.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah, I don't want to put it to grave, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh right, because you want the
the good-
land, right?
Yeah. And doing it on your turn is actually makes sense because it makes it so I can't see what I get before I decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Got a Mishra's.
Lovely.
I pay 2. Do it to you.
Keep watch.
Fast turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Fuck me. Pass.
Damn, dude. I'm so sorry. Untap, upkeep, draw,
It's okay.
main one. I still might not
The
be able to beat the
mulligans were
clock.
supposed to help. You'll be
Swamp,
able to, I think.
I'll pay 2, tap, keep it going.
watching.
Oh my god. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one, pass.
Alright, I'll factor fiction.
Oh, goody. Yay.
Come on, Grim.
Ugh.
It's like bullet chest. Interesting.
Yeah, Serum Visions, Ravenous Rats, or Throat Slitter, Swamp, Mistblade, Shinobi.
I'm actually gonna grab the Serum Vision Ravenous Rats. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main one.
Oh, yeah, that was at the end of my turn.
Play an island. We will play some Ravenous Rats.
Discarding Wartax.
Vortex. Interesting.
It's basically a super prison.
Okay, and then I'll tap Mizumi.
Discarding Veil of Secrecy.
Pass turn to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Alright, fuck off. Wasteland.
Oh god.
One of the few colorless red I have in this deck.
Yeah,
And Rend Flesh.
I'll counter that.
Yeah, I realized as I cast it. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, maybe one. If I can just get you to discard 2 goddamn cards now. Play a swamp. I'll pay 1 to Serum Visions.
Yep.
The card. Oh my god. Yes. Scry 2, I guess.
4 minutes.
Oh god.
It won't matter. If we go to turns, you'll probably have it.
Potentially. I will duress. Yeah, we're getting rid of that kill spell. Robies, get out
Kill
of here.
spell, the kill spell that doesn't do anything against your board.
I mean, non-black, I suppose. Or wait, I didn't realize it was non-black. Actually,
You
yeah,
can't
no,
choose Iron
I want to
Muscle
get rid of that kill
anyways.
spell for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only thing I can't get rid of duress.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, you
I
just,
got hung
will you
up.
just short fang me now?
Yeah, I'm gonna short fang you, which will flip him.
Actually, I will put Hired Muscle at the top.
Okay. So discard a card. Then, if that player has no cards in hand, flip him. I guess I
Not
just
sure
toss
about
the
that
other one.
The other one's the creature? I don't know. It's fine.
Whatever. To combat, I'll hit you for 1.
Okay.
And then pass turn.
You fool, you forgot about your Mishra's Factory. Untap.
Oh, I did.
upkeep,
Oh no, I'm
take
playing
3.
too fast.
Draw. Main one. Could be anything. Hired Muscle. Pass.
On your end step, I'll Serum Visions.
Jesus Christ, yeah, sure.
There we go. Right, because it's all of you. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So that was Serum Vision. Then now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3. Grim.
Fuck, sure.
Then I'll go. No, this is the more efficient play. 1, 2, 3. Mana War.
Great.
And then I'll activate the Mishras when combat and swing for 6.
Take 6.
Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, take 2 from Stab Whiskers on draw. Main 1. Actually, I'll go Swamp and Hired Muscle, and then I'll just Wasteland your Mishras.
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Draw. 1. I'll go to combat and swing 15.
I'll block them out.
Okay. I will, in response, ninjutsu.
Oh, time in the round!
I
Time
feel
in
like
the
I
round!
might be okay. I think I actually
Time in the
like.
round. This is
just
turn
gave me the
0.
kill.
This is turn 0. I just have to hold on for a bit more.
I think I have the kill now that you didn't. Or I mean, it wouldn't. have
Oh
mattered
wait,
anyway.
Higure, how did he get here? No, put him back. He's not. That's illegal. Illegal play. Illegal play. He ninjutsu'd while clock was going.
Ninjutsu.
Wow. Fucking tragic. Sure.
And that will get me.
Remove your mana war from play, you swine.
Okay. I'll get a shinobi.
Shinobi. All right.
And then in my
Shinobi.
second main phase, I will end the game as any good discard player will by playing a Ravenous Rats. Oh, you
Okay.
don't have a discard though.
Haha, joke's on you. I concede
Bastard.
before I take damage. I concede before I take damage.
Not
Your
even
stab
Shadow
was-
Whiskers can kill you. Or Shadow
Stab
Whisker.
Shadow Whisker, Stab Whisker. Don't
Sorry,
even
stop
know
me.
your guy's name.
I don't. I played so fast. I'm not thinking.
You got it, man. You got it. Jesus Christ, what a bad hand. I had 2 swamps and 12 cards.
That's pretty brutal. I was
And
like,
I have more islands than I have swamps.
that was worse than mine last game, and mine was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty odious, you might say.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if that makes sense. I don't know what odious means, but odious meaning extremely unpleasant, repulsive.
Yeah.
It was pretty odious.
I mean, swamps are probably the most repulsive land, right?
Presumably, yeah. No islands. Islands are repulsive. They counter magic. Also, honestly, me playing into the counter spell, so it was probably a mistake. I don't know if it would have made a big difference, but it might have.
Yeah, I got really lucky
just-
with the counter spell because I did play Nazumi really greedily. Like, I think if you hit your land, you would have killed them, and that would have changed the game completely. But
Yeah.
you had that one turn, and then I do the counter spell, and I was like, cool, I can just slow roll you now.
Yeah. I mean, you had control of the game the whole time. The issue with your decks, both our decks, is I actually don't have as many bounce effects. I originally had Mana War and Necrotol in the deck,
Mm-hmm.
and then I cut them out because I just wanted to focus on the spirits and stuff. But yeah, the bounce can be really, really hard. Just get that extra effect with the body. But yeah, GG, man, you got it. I think it's fair to say I was betrayed by Kamigawa.
It's true.
Uh,
Kieran, you were
I am-
betrayed by yourself in that blue little hood you were wearing earlier today.
I wasn't ninja. Yeah, I wasn't ninja today. But you were ninja,
Mhm.
and you kicked my butt. So good job. You're back up 2-4.
Back on the map.
And next episode is, you're gonna need it because it's gonna be a saviors of Kamigawa.
Mhm.
So we'll see if Colin can get 3rd win with Saviors of Kamigawa.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm going for the KO punch next
Yeah,
episode.
you're going for blood. None of
Yeah,
the
this-
spirit arcane shit.
Yeah, I had a little wiggle room to have my fun.
You're gonna
Now
have some
it's time.
fun with like the flavor of the set.
Yeah, exactly. That one was for the fans,
Mhm,
you
mhm.
know. But this one's gonna go hard. So
I'll expect the
we can-
enchantment deck back then.
okay. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Colin, it's almost at the end of Kamigawa.
I
Things
love
are
this.
flying.
This might be one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
Um,
Okay.
I just like the art style and like
Mm-hmm.
the cards are like I like the goblin factions, the rat factions, the whole spirit
Well,
thing. Like
We're definitely getting into like the territory where like archetypes are developing and stuff. Whereas
Mhm.
before it was just like random good stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, now you're playing ninjas and
Mhm,
like
mhm,
yeah, disc and that sort of thing. So unfortunately, the Kamigawa block isn't known for carrying its mechanics forward into the rest of
Right.
the Magic series. So we might have to wait till Neon Dynasty before we
Oh
can get
my
more
God.
use out of these cards.
Fair.
But we here at Filthy Casuals continue to untap, unkeep, undraw, and be terribly inefficient, especially when you draw two swamps. We will continue here to tip our cards sideways, and we very much hope you'll continue to tip alongside us. And here's a tip. Don't play Kamigawa Spirit Arcane cards. No, I can't shit too hard on my...
No.
It
I
was a
think
decent
there's a
deck.
way.
I liked it.
There's some good ones.
Yeah, it was some good ones. It
and
was tough.
I think
Do you have a tip?
I think the real tip though, Kieran, is
Okay.
even a 12 card draw system won't guarantee you'll get land fucked. every
It's
now and
true.
then.
It is true. Yes, it turns out mulligans are fair.
Yes.
And actually, I would have preferred our old point system that we had in that scenario. But
yeah. I feel you, friend. last
It is
last
what-
game, I very much feel you.
it is what it is. But we will continue testing it out as we traverse the multiverse. Today, we were in Kamigawa. Tomorrow, we'll be in Kamigawa. But who knows what the future will bring? My name's Kieran.
My name's Colin.
And we will catch you all in the next episode. Ninja! Need to put my mask back on,
Oh yeah.
Time
yeah.
to re-enter the shadows.
No, see you and Higure. See the resemblance is uncanny. It's even your shirt is blue. As
I
soon
was
as I
the
saw it,
original
I'm like, I'm
Higure.
gonna end up playing this card.
Hey, Wizards of the Coast, you guys casting a Kamigawa movie? Higure? All right? Don't worry
Kiki-jiki.
about the whole white savior thing. It's fine. I'll be a side
Yeah.
character, all
You
right?
know, Scarlett Johansson can do it.
Scarlett Johansson is the princess.